is in group ID. If player is in group. Woo! Woo! It's done. Let's see. Hello everyone, it is TwinPlayz here, back in a review. I hope you guys are doing amazing. We recently left off with the, let's see, which video did we leave off with? We left off with the glow bands video. So, today we are going to be talking about the overhead color commands. I know you guys have been waiting this for a bit, and I do have some things we're going to have to talk about this, and how to use them. Don't go straight into the description and grab the model because you're going to want to listen up today. But if you are new to the channel, feel free to click that subscribe button and that post notifications. It means so much to me, guys, and you won't regret that, of course, so thank you. We're almost at 7K, which is amazing. Also, join the Discord. It is in the description. We're almost at 1,000 members, and once we hit that, we are doing another giveaway, so thank you. So, today, talking about the overhead color commands, there's going to be a few things you're going to need. You're going to need the model in the description, and you're going to actually need an overhead script. Now, you can grab the one with the display names or the normal one without the display names. That is your choice. Go grab Fexy's model, my model. They're both in the description, so go look for that. And then also grab the overhead script, color commands. And you should just click the link, and it should just click own, and there you go. You have it now. So you're going to go to Toolbox, and you're going to open it up, and it should be inventory. And you're going to open this, and it should say overhead color commands right in the first one. Just bring it out, and it should be popping out in Workspace. Feel free to drag this into server script, and then just ungroup. Now, of course, how it should be laid out, I'm going to show you already. As you can see, there is all of the server storage, the scripts, and Workspace and replicated storage. Now, I did kind of forget to do one thing, so let me do this real quick. Okay, so the one thing I forgot, you gotta go in replicated. Now, actually, you're gonna be ungrouping two things. So ungroup the one in replicated, so that model, you should have this, and it should be that. And then server script service, grab that model and ungroup in there. Okay, so now we're done. Sorry, I forgot the replicated. So, basically, you should have your donator. It should look like this, sort of, in the new vids. I mean, no, not like that. Should have this. Replicated, and then you should also have that AFK handler in here, so just grab that. Now, I did folder the AFK handler and everything in here, so you can do that if you'd like, to make it more organized. But we're going to talk about this and how it works. Now, I'm actually just going to test the game out and show you, and we're going to discuss a few things, because there was a few problems. With the script that I made with the overhead script, you know how I put in the part where it says, if level changed, then we're going to change the level text color. Now, in other games, they have both of the level and username being changed colors with these level commands. But for ours, it's only username at the moment, because I can't find a way to bypass this level color change thing, and I need to re-script the whole thing to make sure I can do levels. But as you can see, if I do something like tomato, it's gonna change my username. I go back to white, it's gonna change it to white. I go back to green, or I go to green, it's gonna change it to green. There's pink, I think I did purple, blue, aqua, olive. I did olive. I did a lot of colors, guys. I'll show you what I did for you, because I did a lot of work into this, and I thought I should. But the gradient types, now, like I said, guys, it would look way better, and it pissed me off because I'll show you maybe at the end of the video, but this would change. It would look so nice, but it's just not changed. It's not working. It's just, it's annoying. But let's say I do twin color. See that gradient? It's doing this little animation, and it's doing a cool little color. We got twin color. We got peach. Just doing a little peach. We got forest. We got VIP, so VIP owners. We have a group, so my group color. We have premium, so for premium users. And we have crimson. There's so many colors, guys. But what I did was I had to make sure we're overwriting the last effect and the last thing, and then we had to change the text color and everything. There was a lot of problems when I started testing it at first, and as you can see in my video, it's before this. It was crazy. But it looked amazing changing the level, but I still haven't figured it out yet. And I did. I mean, it works. I have the levels changing, the colors. It's not that hard. But the problem is with the overhead script, you have to remove that level change part so it doesn't change the text color. And I'm going to show you guys, because there's two ways you can do this if you want to just straight up just have the level color commands. But let's get into this. Now, it's not super complicated. It's a big script. It's a huge script, but don't overthink it. I have two versions now. We have the Game Pass and the free version. Which one do you want? If you want the free version, just feel free to click this disable off and then delete the other one. If you want the Game Pass version, feel free to do that. Now, the free version is the exact same from the other one, so we're not really going to worry about that. But we're going to look into this and show you what it's like, okay? And actually, I'm going to open the overhead script because I want to show you too what I mean. So, inside here, we have a few things. We grab the marketplace service, the replicated storage, and the locals and all this stuff. Now, I quickly want to say thank you to C9 and Fexies. They helped me out with the color parts and figuring out what I need to do, really. It honestly makes sense now because of them. I mean, they really didn't tell me too much. It was basically just my command, but they added basically this. So, yeah. But they helped me out. Okay, so there's a few things. If you do have all these game passes, you're going to do a few of the following, okay? So, level color command game pass. You're going to change this ID right here. If you don't know how to do that, just go into store, grab that Game Pass, and it should be the 9 number. So let's say profile is going to be that 9 number right there, but for Game Pass, it's still the 9 number. And what you're going to do is you're going to change that one. Now then for the VIP, so just your VIP general Game Pass, change that ID. So feel free to do that. For the group ID, you're going to do the exact same thing. So change that. So it's all the same. You're just changing all the IDs, and pretty easy to get the IDs. Now, if you don't have certain game passes, okay, so you may not have, I know you're going to have the level color because that just makes sense. If you're not going to have these two or one of them, just delete them. So like, you just go like this and hit delete. Or actually, I'd recommend just scrolling them and hit control and then the slash, because that will make them commented. And that means you can probably come back here later and add them. But you would go down here and right here, so it was this one group, it was group ID and this one, you would basically do the exact same. So highlight this and do a command slash, and what that's doing is it's commenting out, so it won't break the script. But yeah, so we'll go back up here and enable them because we do have them. And I'm going to talk about all the scripts inside and why it's huge as heck. So it would be even bigger if I did the level commands, guys, but I still need to fix it. But there's a few things, okay? We have the solid colors, the gradient colors. Now, in here, I put so many, so I don't even think you need to add any more on the solid colors because there are so many, and I did this for you guys because I love you. So just feel free to just don't worry about this. But what we're doing is we're creating a command. So if we're making another one, we're going to do local, and then let's say, gosh, I don't even know. Yellow, blue. No, wait, we can't really do that. We'll just do mustard. Yeah, mustard command. And then we'll do this. We'll do /mustard, and you can change the names of all of these guys, by the way. In here, you can change this to @ These are the commands that they type in, and we're leaving a space at the end right here because we just want to check if they have that space. And we'll go mustard color command. Okay. So basically, that's the solid colors. Pretty simple. And then we have the gradient colors. Now I want to inform you. I figured out there was something going wrong. So if you were doing a few things, okay? So if you are making a command that has the word from any of these solid color commands, so black, white, yellow, blue, orange, green, whatever that jazz, and you put it in one of these. So right here, I had purple, white. I was doing purple, white. But what it was doing was inside the script, it was finding, so purple command. It was checking that purple command, which would be /purple. And if I did purple white, it wouldn't give me purple white command. It would give me purple because it already found that purple, and it's kind of a problem. So I just didn't want to go back to that. But what I'm trying to say is just don't have any of the same commands, excluding, and they don't include the same words. But we have all the same words. These are the gradients. These are the ones that just have different words to them, are really cool. So twin color, crimson, forest, cloud, vibe, all these jazz, is Easter, VIP, group, premium. So yeah, there's a lot, guys. And I'll show you later how to fix an ad. Actually, we're gonna add another one too. So I'm gonna teach you both ways. So we're gonna do local. Let's do yellow blue command, and we're gonna say for the command, we're gonna say, you can say Y blue, or you can say let's say, like, it's kind of hard to come up with words, guys. I don't know what else to say. Yellow blue. What's a yellow blue? Popsicle. What did you say? Popsicle. Popsicle. Did I spell popsicle? I think I know popsicle. I think that's how you spell popsicle. Okay, let me double check, because this is a must. We need to figure out. Okay, yeah, I'm good, guys. I'm good. I'm just overreacting. So popsicle, and then we'll go like that, and we'll go slash popsicle, and then we're gonna go right here and go popsicle color command. And I like to comment things out, guys, so make sure to comment. Actually, we'll just go right here and go popsicle, like that. So in here we have a few things. When the player joins, we're grabbing the player. When the player.character join is added, so when we grab the player, we're grabbing the character. And then when the player chats, we're grabbing their message. We're gonna grab their user ID for the Game Pass part. I'm making a new local variable for clone GUI. We're grabbing the head of the character, and we're doing the following. So we're creating this huge if statement. So if player bought this Game Pass, and we're putting all this stuff inside it, and it ends right here. What we're doing is, if this player bought this Game Pass, then we're creating another if statement, and this is where we're doing the solid colors, and we're doing all the following. So if the message matches that message that they entered, then we're grabbing the clone GUI, and clone GUI, okay, is all of the overhead GUI. So as you can see, what FexCN did is they named every single one of them. So they grabbed the VIP, the owner overhead, the donator overhead, and the overhead GUI, and they're naming it the clone GUI, because what we're doing is we're grabbing every single overhead GUI, so we're checking everything, and then what we're doing is we're basically going inside it, changing the username, opening it up, and changing the UI script to disabled equals true, and the UI gradient disabled equals false. So we're making sure for the solid colors that there's no UI script and no gradient, and then we're changing it to the color. So as you can see, when you scroll through here, everything is the same but the colors and the commands, and we're basically just changing all of the things. So green, purple, orange, brown, pink, gray, lime green, maroon, tomato, all that jazz, okay? And then we're gonna add another one. So we'll go over here, we'll copy this, and then we'll go down here, and we're gonna go, we did mustard, so that's what I'm doing. So we're gonna go right here, we're gonna say mustard, and then we're gonna go in here, we're gonna say mustard, and then we'll just comment this out for fun, mustard, and then we'll go right here and we'll go mustard. You don't have to do that, but it's your choice. And then we're gonna go in here, click this, and we're gonna find a mustard color. Now I think a mustard color that is perfect, actually. So maybe like, it's like a goldish, darkish yellow. So right here is a good kind of mustard. There we go. So mustard. Now that's that, and then we move on to the gradients. Now how these if statement work is we're first checking if it's black command. If it's not black command, then we're checking if it's white command. If it's not that, so we're going if, else if, da 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 da. So if it's not any of these commands, so any of these, when we type in, and it sees that it's mustard command, then it's doing that part, okay? It's pretty simple. So then we have the gradient. This is where it comes a little more complicated, and I figured out how to fix everything because colors were overriding and all this jazz. So when the player types in vibe command, which is one of the gradients, or any of these gradients, we're going to the text color of the username, and we're changing that color to white because we want to make sure that we're double checking that that text color was not originally one of these colors, because what would happen was it'd make that gradient all icky and disgusting. And then what we're doing is we're going inside and enabling the UI gradient and the UI script all to true. So we're all making it all, we're enabling everything. And then we're going to replicated storage, overhead colors, and then we're going to vibe. Okay, so this is where we're talking about the gradients. I'm going to show you later. And we're going to go right here, grab this color, and we're setting that UI gradient to this color right here. So it's kind of pretty simple. It's honestly pretty simple. We're just basically setting the text color, enabling the UI gradient in script so it moves and all that jazz, and then we're setting that gradient to the color of this color. Kinda make sense? And also, sorry, what I double checked was what we were doing was we're setting it to white. Then, so this is how we check if it originally came from if it came from any other command, okay? So we're checking if the text color changed or if the UI gradient in scripts were already running, okay? And we're actually disabling it first, sorry. And then we're setting the color, then we're enabling it. So that's how we make sure that the color goes through. And it's just all the same. Only thing we're changing is the commands again, like I said, and then this part right here. Now, we're making another one, so we're gonna go right here, we're gonna put this down here, go like this, and then I think I called it popsicle command. So popsicle like that, see, and we're gonna copy that, and then you can just go like that. It looks like I didn't really get to change it all says VIP because I rushed through, so my bad. But then we'll go right here, and we're gonna change this to popsicle, even though I haven't made it. So to make it, we're gonna go right here and just duplicate any of these, and then we're gonna name this and go popsicle like that, and then we're gonna go to color sequence, and we'll go with a blue, and then we're gonna go with yellow, right? That's more of a popsicle. Wait, that's Easter, sorta. Popsicle. Oh, popsicle's kind of like blue. Duh. Let's do that. Actually, I like that color. And there we go. So that should work. And we're gonna close that out. Close this out. Now I'm gonna talk to you about this overhead thing because you guys have to do one thing, okay? So make sure to watch this video still. So you're gonna go in here and you're gonna see all this jazz. Now, this is the VIP color, the group, and the premium player. So what we're doing first is we're making another player about this game pass for VIP, and we're taking it out of that other if statement. And then we're doing the exact same thing again. So if they bought this game pass, then we're just making this tiny little script, and we are changing the color to that one. So that's simple. And then we're checking if the player is in this group, which would be the group ID. And if they are, and they say the group command, then we're changing it to group color. And then we're checking the player if the player's membership type equals premium. So if they have premium membership, as in they pay monthly for Roblox, and they enter the command, then we're doing premium color. So if you don't want these, like I said, just comment them out or delete them, your choice. But super nice and simple. I went out of the beyond to get that for you guys because I want you guys to make sure this is super nice for you. So that's pretty much it. Let's see here. And we're gonna test these two. That's pretty much that for that one. And then overhead script, I'll talk about this in a second. Now, one thing, okay? I want you guys to go into all your overheads, okay? So you have to go into your overheads and double check. I might just make a model and just have you guys replace the other ones if you want. That's your choice. But you have to go into each overhead, okay? And you see how there is something inside of each and every one of these? That is because I put them in there. So you're gonna have to go and decide a rank, okay? So you're going to and hit Control C and then paste it into or username. Paste it into level or username, and what it's gonna do is it's gonna put that in there. So I might honestly just make it. Yeah, I'm gonna make it one because I know you guys are gonna be way confused. Just ungroup this and replicate it, but make sure to delete the other ones and fix them if you need to. So sorry about that. Well, let me actually just do that real quick. Okay, so just right here, it should look like this now. So it's just simple for you because what we had to do was we had to make sure to add this UI script and UI gradient in each and every single one of them. Because in the script we're actually changing it. So right here, see how it says UI gradient, this stuff, we're changing it and disabling it. So that's the main thing. So that's pretty much that. Now I'm going to talk about why we can't do level at the moment. You had to, so in the overhead script, we're right here, like I said, we're checking if the level is changing. If it's changing, then we're setting the color to the certain colors of the rings. Now, the problem at the moment is I haven't been able to figure out what I need to do. So, like, I need to figure out how to bypass this. If you want to bypass this and get rid of level color changing, so it's always just going to be white, then go into here and just literally all of this, okay? You're just going to hit Control / and you're just going to comment it all out. And you're going to go to this one, you're going to comment this out, and you're going to do the following, okay? So keep doing that. And then what you're going to do, so I'm just going to whatever, because I need to test stuff. But you're going to comment that all out. And then you're going to go into here, and you're actually going to add a few things. You're going to go and figure out, see how it says all this? You're going to copy this again. So actually, you're going to do this again. And we're going to go right here. And you're going to go like this. You're going to go level instead. You're going to change this to level. So this is for the solid colors. You're going to do this for the solid colors. So level. And then you're going to go right here and then change this to level. This is because we need to make sure we're changing the following. So level. And then we're going to go down. So I just did black for that one. Let's do the vibe command now. Then we're going to actually copy this one. Oops, why is it changing? Actually, we're just going to do this. We're going to go in here. We're going to go right here. And then we're going to go, so level. I'm going to get rid of here. And level. Level. And then we're going to go right here. And then we will go like this. We'll go level. And then we're going to copy these two. We're going to go level. So what we're doing is we're making sure we have all the username and level parts the same. So all of the same script, but we're just making sure it's in order. So now we have vibe command and black command. So actually, I'm just going to put this in here. We don't need to test mustard and popsicle, but it works, guys, just 100%. So we'll just delete that one and the free version. And then I'm going to show you exactly what I did and if it works. Okay, so if I test black right now, whoop, it changed all level and the username. And if I do / was it vibe? It is going to do the vibe. And it's going to add that color command and effect and all that cool jazz. But the problem is when the level changes, it's going to break it. So yeah. I don't know what to do really at the moment, but if you do what I did to show you, it'll work exactly 100% for you. I am going to make a version 2 of this, guys. It's going to have the, see, that's pretty cool. It is going to have the GUI version, so you can also do GUI instead of commands. And then it will also have the settings with it. So settings, it should be in the settings UI and all this jazz, and it probably will have the fixed version of the username and level parts. So see what I mean? Okay, so right here it just changed it to that color. Now if I were to do /black, it will go back to that, and then you can go back to vibe. So you can go back to that, but the level changing part breaks it. So unless you guys just want to leave it like that, feel free to. It's okay. Okay, guys, I think that's it for this video. Please like, comment, subscribe, and share. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.